In this quick video, we're going to learn how to do a few things like calculate the average. So for example, this is going to be a formula. I'm going to type it in here, equals average equals AVAREG. Now I'm going to select everything that I want in that average, like that. B2 colon B14 and done. Now, if you have a bunch of rows to do at once, you just grab this lower right corner and drag across. It'll drag across the exact same cells that it references. If the cells are totally empty, it won't count them, so you don't have to worry about it changing the average. Now, so that was really nice. I'm also going to label these two things because that way, if you annotate well your Excel file, people who are reading it will easily be able to see exactly what you're doing, because if you're looking at it now, you can't see what's in the cells until you click on them. Particularly your instructor. Okay, so let's get rid of that. I'm going to right click on this and clear those cells and get rid of those. And let's try something else. Sorting. Sorting is a pretty cool thing to do. You need to go to the top of the page and you need to choose data. When you choose data, these sort things come up. Now let's say that you wanted to look I've got the size of the cat and the size of the prey that they're eating. I've totally made up this data, but let's say that you were interested in sorting your data by the largest cat to the smallest cat. So to do that, you would select all your data like this. Now, if you have your entire sheet that you're going to work with and you want everything in it, upper left corner, click that, you get everything, no problems. Now, it's always a good idea to retain all the data that you want to sort in the sort, because if you don't, it will mix up the row column associations. So we go to sort, it'll say sort by, and in my case I can choose size of cat, size of prey, or label. I'm going to choose size of cat because I'm interested in choosing the size of the cat, and I can click from smallest to largest. Great. Now you see this column here has been sorted from smallest to largest. You notice the labels are now out of order. That's because it took each cat and it kept its label on the cat, and now you can see if the size of the prey actually corresponds, and it more or less does relate there. Now, the next thing you could do is you could turn around and sort the same thing by the size of the prey and see what that looks like. You could sort them smallest to largest, largest to smallest. Now, if you're doing something quick, you might be tempted to, I'm going to Control Z back to where I was at the beginning here, and looks like I already had a problem with my labels. I'm going to go fix my labels because those were a mess. Looks like that was probably a mess before we even got started here today. Okay, so now those are cleaned up. If I try to just sort by size of prey alone, and here I can do this very quick and dirty, A to Z, boom, and it gives me a warning. And that's because if I do this sort, it will dissociate this prey from this cat, right? They'll no longer be related. If I want to go ahead and continue with that, I can sort it, and look, I've sorted by size of prey, but I've lost the cat information. If you need to keep these together, but you want to do the sort, I'm going to Control Z, I would recommend you do this. Click on the letter at the top. That gives you the entire column. Do Control C, paste your data over here, Control V. And when you've got your data over here, now you can feel free to sort that data, and you won't cause any problems with the original data that you came from over here. That is how to average and sort. And one last thing here to do is going to be, that's it.